Right now, the Dow down about 512 points. About 20 minutes ago, Bill, you noticed that the futures started to take a downward
tank.
turn.
Yeah. So Snap-on has the honors today of going public at the New York Stock Exchange.
Yeah.
I'd say snap on your seatbelt because this could be a very interesting ride, not just today, but in the weeks and perhaps even months to come. And likely even for the remainder of this year as you're trying to figure out which way we're going. 500 the open here. Here's the number that came out an hour ago. Total inflation, 8.6%. That's the year-over-year mark. The estimate was 8.3, so that's much higher than thought. And then you see the residual effect of that. Grocery store prices, the housing costs, and the fuel price of gasoline up 48% year over year.
And now you see people are realizing that as gasoline is rising above $5 a gallon, this is really affecting people's behavior, right? So yesterday we reported on how AAA has said that they've had a 40% increase in calls from people who have run out of gas. And one of the reasons that is because if you're living paycheck to paycheck, but you got to get to work, you might only put 2 gallons in.
So look at number 5, guys. The poll question is, what's the most urgent issue facing the country today? And you'll find that, I mean, it's no contest.
Yep.
And that number is only going to go higher. Now, back it up one to call for number 4. What's the effect of that politically in the White House? Joe Biden's approval rating on the economy is 2/3 disapprove of his job on the economy. And that is, well, that is job number 1 for a president.
This week, when the president did his interview with Jimmy Kimmel, that was the first he'd done in 118 days with anybody sitting down to do an interview. Jimmy Kimmel never even brought up inflation. Yeah. President Biden himself had to bring it up, and he said it is the bane of our existence. And yet Treasury Secretary Janet Yellen yesterday tried to sound positive. She said the job market's very good. We have an unemployment rate at about 3.6%, and that's the lowest, amongst the lowest that we've had since World War II. Yeah. But that is not comforting to people who are having a hard time meeting their budgets.
Going to bring in Larry Kudlow in a moment here, but before I do that, I just found this, like the company that makes an Oreo cookie, Dana.
Okay.
There's a really good example.
I mean,
just
God
think
bless
about
them
this.
also.
Oh yes, and
Judge Janine loves an Oreo cookie.
Outside or inside, doesn't matter, right? Do you scrape them off? And they make other snacks too. Its overall input costs go up about 10 to 13% because of this per year, and that's because of transportation, fuel. The ingredients it takes to get in the product, eggs.
Eggs are up 33%.
And what we don't think about, when you're at a grocery store or a deli and you're shopping, you don't think about the packaging and the plastics. All that goes into the higher prices that we're seeing now. All right.